I'm in Izmir, Turkey, where I'm searching for my ultimate object, an authentic hand-tied Turkish rug. I spent 8 years in the rug business, so it shouldn't be hard to spot what I'm looking for. Easier said than done. You have Iranian rugs?
We have Iranian, Afghanian, and some kind of Turkmen.
Yeah. Huh. Why not many Turkish?
Everybody sells Turkish carpet.
Smart man. All right, that makes sense. I get that. That settles it. I'm hitting the road again because I want authenticity. I head east into the Taurus Mountains towards the village of Orseli, where descendants of nomads still make rugs using ancient weaving techniques. The village is part of a cooperative that began 20 years ago called DOBAG, a Turkish acronym that means Natural Dye Research and Development Project. It started as a way to help villagers receive a fair price for making these traditional rugs, and it's been a huge success. Okay.
Hey.
Nice to meet you in person.
To meet you
A pleasure, yeah.
Welcome to Orseli.
Buket's grandmother was a rug weaver, and she herself is an expert. Wow, look at this rug. They're putting out a big rug here. I meet the weavers, including Janet, the lead weaver.
Nice
to meet you. A pleasure. Who tells me they're working on a special order for a customer in Europe.
One person in Ireland, actually.
In Ireland?
Ireland.
Ah, very good. My mom's from Ireland.
Benim annem de İrlandalı diyor. The person they are doing this for, he looks just like you, so
looks just
kind
like
of sense it.
He could be a distant relative. It's possible. Janet explains it will take 3 weavers 2 full months to complete this 9x12 rug. That breaks down to 8 to 10 knots per minute, or 500 to 600 knots per hour. That's fast. You're tying a Turkish knot right there. But clearly, they can use my help. That way, over the top, and in underneath. Based on my experience, the retail price for a rug of this size and quality would cost about $6,000 in the States. No, I'm already into the no-no section. Pull it like that.
Okay.
Boing. Boing is a technical term. You know, cut like that.
The lady is commenting that they already
like
good
that?
at it.
I'm already good at it? You're intimidating me over there, you realize.
Beni korkutuyorsun diyor yanımda.
This is shameful. You just rattled off like
Çok utandırdı
14 knots and I can't hold on to the yarn. But there's a lot more that goes into making a rug than weaving. At the Dobag Cooperative, it all begins here, just a few miles outside of Orseli, where they raise their own sheep for wool.
There are 4 shepherds in this village, and each has like 40, 50 sheep. You want to go and meet them?
Buket explains that some of the shepherds wear a traditional wool cloak called a kepenek, since here in the higher altitudes it can get pretty chilly once the sun goes down.
Keeps you very warm at night. You can use it like a sleeping bag.
But cool weather is good news for the rug makers, since the best quality wool comes from sheep raised in cold regions. Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Pleasure. Ian. Hey, can I put one on? Can I try it on? Do you mind if I try? I should ask you. Is it okay if I put one on? Awesome. This is fantastic. Could totally wrap up in this thing in the middle of the night. The shepherd's job is to tend, guard, and feed the sheep by moving them from pasture to pasture. It gets a little more complicated during the shearing season. They grow a lot of hair and then they shear them, right?
Yazın sonunda.
Apparently the trick is catching them. But how hard can that be? You're gonna have to make a roundabout run to head them back. Back that way! They'll never see it coming. Be very casual, casual, casual, casual, casual. Got my eye on you. Oh, give me someone's new rug. Nice plush Park Avenue apartment. It'd be great. You'll love it. Coming up, looks like pasta, smells like wet sheep. Hard to believe it ends up like this, the rug of my dreams. But will I be able to afford it? At the Dobag Rug Cooperative, one thing stands out that makes their rugs unique. It's the all-natural dyes made from locally grown plants.
Merhaba, kolay gelsin.
Hoş geldiniz.
Nasılsınız? Yeah.
Wow, so this is, clearly to state the obvious, this is the dyeing process.
That's what it is.
It smells great, though. This is chamomile?
That's what it is, yeah.
So this really
That's
is like
yeah.
a big boiling pot of tea, basically, right?
See?
Oh, little bits of chamomile.
There's some dried ones
Yeah,
on
look,
back
floating
there.
around it. Not only do the plant-based colors have more depth than synthetic dyes, madder root for reds, indigo for blues, they also age better over time. Today's color is orange. Of course, before they dye the wool, it has to be spun and washed. That's what's going on in this vat. The aroma doesn't quite have the same effect as the chamomile brew. Yeah, looks like pasta, smells like wet sheep. Teşekkürler. Thank you very much. Time to get down to business. Head to a building in the center of the village where they stash all the finished rugs before they're sent out.
Oh, wow.
The rug shop. Doesn't look like I'll have a problem finding one I like. This is where my days as a rug expert come in handy. Just like riding a bike, flipping rugs. May I interest you in a fine carpet, madam?
I want to go through all the pile.
We'll go through the pile. It would be my pleasure.
It's a good workout, you
I
know?
still have the calluses on the back of my knuckles from my rug flipping days, so this is no problem.
Into
We called Janet, the lead weaver, over when it's time to talk price. This is a place that you don't show up to and start to haggle. It's a set price, even for locals, actually. It's one price.
She's telling me that the pricing goes per knot.
Per knot. Okay. So how much is this rug?
It's like
So
$375.
Yeah. It's not bad. It's not bad. Pull this one out. You watching this?
Yeah.
Little rug merchant trick?
All right.
Huh?
Oh, wow.
You like that? We make a pile of our favorites and move on to the runners. This first one is nice, but the second one really catches my attention. This one's coming out for me.
Nice. Well
That's
done.
a spectacular rug. But I know it's going to be pricey.
Oh, 625 euro. It's about $1,000. I guess.
Now, these are not inexpensive rugs. You could easily buy cheaper ones in the millions of rug shops in the country, but where else are you going to be able to come to a village, see the people that were weaving them, dyeing them, herding the sheep, all that stuff? You know who's getting the money. You have this great history behind it, and you have this wonderful travel story. So much more than just a rug behind this. In other words, I'll take it. 100-year guarantee on this, baby, huh? Güle güle güle, yeah.
Come back again, you know?
Absolutely, yeah. Maybe if I brush up on my shepherding skills, they'll give me a discount next time. Man,
All
I'm
the
in
way
here.
down.
I'm a walking tent. Work with me here, people. Work with me. No, hey, slow down. No, come on. Nope, back there. Back. Ah! Oh. Yeah, you know I'm talking to you. All four of you. Had my eyes on you. Yeah, right there. Yeah, you four.